President Bob, Marcus and Paul. We've got a bit of a job to do for the members. We're going to do a survey of the summary. Or should we do a summary of the survey? Why not? So we've got the answers. I think most of the membership put their thoughts and notes and what have you in the little pro forma that we did the other day. So is anything catching your eye, Bob, with this?
Well, number one, actually. Divot boxes on par 3 holes, which I think is an excellent idea and will help the greenkeepers as well. Save them a job divoting the tees particularly
save
during
them
the summer.
Hours of work, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Go on. Anything else
catch
your eye on the list?
Well, number 7 and number 8. Indoor coaching room with fitting. I believe that's probably on the cards anyway. With our new pro Stephen now in situ and awaiting all the stock to come in. Clubhouse open for food and sport. That's only going to be any good as long as people use it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is why it closed in the first place, to be honest. It just wasn't getting the use.
So top of the wish list, I think that is for a lot of members. I mean, as we know, the course is in great shape and there's growing membership and there's a lot going on at the weekends with competitions and so forth. Marcus, you've been here for donkey's years, I'd say,
Sorry,
and a stalwart of the club. What's caught your eye on the list?
Number 26, turn the 14th into a risk-reward par 4. I think that would work really well.
So hang on, how would you do that?
So there's a space at the side of the 13th green that you could construct a tee. That would make it about 300 yards, and then reinstate the bunker in at the front of the green, so that you're either going to have to clear those with your driver, or you've got to lay up short of them and leave yourself a little wedge. Because the green is constructed really for a wedge shot, not the 3-wood that you normally have to hit off the back tee uphill into the wind as it plays at the minute. So it would also turn the course into a par 72, which I think everybody would prefer.
Because nobody likes the 14th, do they? Nobody. I mean, put your comments in the box if you do.
It's okay off the front tees, off the yellows and the blacks, because you are hitting a mid-iron in. And that, I think the greens construction is okay for that, but not for much longer clubs that we have to use.
So just a quickie there, Paul, you're relatively new to the club with the PGI boys, who we love to see on the course. What's your favourite hole at Mount Murray?
Don't say the 19th.
Me personally, I quite like the 9th, par 5.
Yeah.
Kind of get up there in 2 or 2 and a bit. Big green, scoring opportunities. Nice backdrop as well with all the countryside behind you. Yeah, good. So you've got the list there. Anything that's jumping out at you?
The range floodlight would be good, because I come up here on a Wednesday evening and when it's dark, you're not really seeing where your balls are going, really. And I think those flags closer, it'd be good to have maybe a net there, so you for chipping into it.
Yeah. We did have nets originally, actually.
Did you?
It was when the range first opened. So
all right.
Whether they're around and about somewhere, I don't know.
I think they perhaps got a little bit worn out, but I think there's scope for the range because everyone loves to come up, when it's a bit inclement.
Yep.
Maybe a bit more lighting, a bit more gadgetry, maybe. Something like
Range
that.
technology.
Range technology. I think that appears there, doesn't it?
Number 5.
Right. Number 5, well spotted. And having a Fiat Uno on there is, I thought that was a good, or a Punto, showing me age there.
Well, it's pity we couldn't have, like you say, the technology side of things, where you have, for example, the Trafford Centre, you have the golf there where you can play against somebody and it shows you where your ball's been hit, etc., etc. But I believe you're going to get something in like that, tracking in the.
I think that's probably going to be.
That's on the cards, isn't it?
Yeah, in the
like a
indoor
simulator.
coaching room.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So that's the Trafford Centre, is it? Nothing to do with Old Trafford, though.
No. No. I know we're bad, but we're not that bad.
So if we go down the list, we've got buggy paths. That's I think that's a
Yeah.
good one. I think,
Yeah.
you know, keeps the course in good shape for the winter.
Yeah.
Mixed competitions, more features on the course. Marcus, what could that mean?
I think a little bit more rough, eco-rough. Not necessarily where on the playing side of stuff, but there's a lot of areas of the course where they keep cutting the grass, not necessarily in play, but it just makes it look featureless.
Yeah.
You know, if it's framed with some nice long grass and wildflowers and all that sort of stuff, I think it'd look better. It's better for wildlife as well. I mean, we used to have loads of hares nesting all over the golf course, and now they're not there because they've got nowhere to go.
And of course, you could say, well, if we need to free up, say, 100 hours a month of labour, maybe,
Well,
that's
it
wasted
makes
on,
sense, doesn't it?
you know, making a football pitch. We could make the place look nicer. A bit of a journey, a bit of an adventure. I think that's a good
I think
suggestion.
you'll find, though, that Gary will let those areas grow.
Ain't got a brand new combine harvester, and I'll give you the key. Now that we both passed our 50s, I think that you and me should stop this gallivanting, and will you marry me? 'Cause I ain't got a brand new combine harvester, and I'll give you the key.
He's cut them down now.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
I think that will just make them more of a feature and more definition once the growing season and the summer's here.
But I think it'd be nice to see more of those. You know,
I mean, they are there, but it's just
letting them.
Could I just go back to number 31, mixed competitions? Because I think as a club we're sort of trailblazing to a large degree here, because all our competitions are available for men, ladies, juniors, and the whole membership. Whereas you know, at other clubs they're a bit more selective and you know, don't allow certain categories of golfer to play in everything. So you know, we are at the forefront of
And
the
having
game here.
Alison as our
And Alison as
captain next year.
as vice captain, so you know, that'll be a first, I think, certainly for the island.
So food to be made available on the course. Now, who would be asking for that? Who would be asking for that? I don't know. And what would it be? Like a burger van or something? No, I don't.
I have no idea. You could make it sponsored by Harrison and Garrett. We could get sausage wrap. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be good. What else have we got? Gross prize. What's the story with gross prizes? What's all that about?
Well, it's always been in a medal. We do a gross prize, don't we?
We do, yeah. But they don't do them in Stableford's.
That's fair enough, isn't it? I mean,
Well, I think we only have one category here in competitions. A lot of places have categories, two divisions.
Yeah.
We've got one, so it makes it much more difficult for the low handicapper to win a prize. When you've got 50, 60 people playing in it, I think gross prize would be good. But it remains to be seen whether that comes off.
now, par 3 tee boxes to be made higher. Now, Paul, that's not going to be difficult for you, is it?
I knew there was a reason you got on this.
Well, I think par 3s are quite difficult for anyone, aren't they?
I think that's a general. I mean, every par 3 on the course, I think without exception, you can't actually see the bottom of the flag, can you? On any of them.
I mean, what would it take, though, on the 11th? I mean, how would we need, like, you know, the pyramid of Cheops with a bit
I think it's
lopped off the
bridge
top?
too far, personally. But, you know, the construction and the man hours required to get that sorted. Would be.
And the next one is, how about lowering the greens on the par 3s? Okay, anything else we got peeking out as a practice net on the first
Well,
tee?
number 17, more members. I think. I don't think that one's going to be a problem.
No.
Quite honestly,
No,
I think you know, we're setting ourselves up for something really special here.
I think what Stephen is bringing is something magical, isn't it? You know, our pro.
Yeah, for all categories of golfer as well. Nobody's left out.
Yeah.
So I think so that.
Just going back to the the fairways. Is there a way where we can easily differentiate what is on the fairway and what isn't. There's lots of times still where I have to sort of, is this classed as the fairway? Because obviously it's funny shaped.
Marcus and Bob, you've both served, haven't you?
Yeah, I think once the growing season starts again and the semi-rough, there'll be 2 stripes of semi-rough round the fairway.
Will you marry me? 'Cause I ain't got a brand new...
Right.
Which is rough, and then there's the main area of rough after that, which is wider, obviously.
Right, okay.
But I think you can just about see it now
Yeah.
to the trained eye, but I think during the summer you won't have
easier.
any problem
Okay.
noticing where you are. So I don't think that should be a problem.
One thing on
what
here
else have
that
we got?
sticks out for me is stocked pro shop. Well, the stock's starting to come in.
Yeah.
Stephen signed up for Foremost, so the major brands will be coming in over the course of the next month or so. He's got big plans for the shop,
Yeah.
and he's going to have a teaching bay there with the TrackMan facility. So I think,
Can't wait.
yeah, we'll start to see the pro shop re-establish itself, and I know Stephen's keen to bring over an assistant that he knows to
We've got a bit of expertise all round, really. So, Paul, you like your brands and your kit and your caboodle, very smart, always well turned out. What would you like?
Yeah.
What would you like to see there? What would you like to see in the shop?
Well, I'm going to go and say, like, junior sizes. I'm going to say that because there's not very... as long as we're all catered for, you know. I mean, myself, I'm an Under Armour fan, but I mean, yeah, I mean, I think a good stat, you know.
Just nice to go in and get something off the peg.
26 leg, yeah, and...
Get something off the
28
peg,
waist.
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's just going to be good, and like, you know, you can get a snack. Did we have someone say a better range of snacks
Yeah, last one.
at the pro shop? Better selection of snacks at the pro shop. Now you've got to be careful here, haven't you? Because you've got to be careful who's working behind the counter, haven't you? Because you don't want someone who's like raiding everything. So, you know, whatever happens, you need some to be left. What else?
That's snapping the course you were saying, Jed, as well. Similar to like when PGI have the golf
Yeah.
day up here. Here, like in
Yeah.
the summer, if there was
Halfway.
something there with
Yeah.
drinks and what have you, and
Yeah.
people can just grab one on the way round to the next.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
that'd be a good thing.
Absolutely. Now, one that I did like, 9-hole comp club night, not 14-hole. I do like that because I think a lot of us that are working hard, grafting, you're scrambling up here, you know, 5:30, 6 o'clock. Just doing 9 holes would be much easier than trying to do the impossible, you know, playing in the dark.
And we're set up to be able to make that qualifying as well now. So we've got 9-hole qualifying, haven't we, for both sides.
All that.
That would work.
I think we somehow need to kickstart our club day again, because we're just not getting the people up here, are we? Whereas before, and I'm talking about probably before COVID here.
Are we going to go back to chicken tenders, snooker,
No.
poker games?
It's not going to happen, is it? But I don't know how we can do that. But it's something needs to happen to rejuvenate that club night, because it was great.
Yeah.
really was.
Quick 9-0. Quick 9-0, get round, maybe have a team game, something like that, a bit of variety.
Yeah.
That'll work.
So let's get our thinking caps on about that one.
Family style competition, that kind of thing. There's a few family connections that we've got. I'm not sure about number 19. Very funny you put that in. We've got.
And when it breaks,
Should we
it means
tell
that
them?
you've got to do the cleaning.
Yeah.
For those of you who are interested, number 19 is make Jed the air compressor warden.
That's wicked. That we will put that one in. What else have we got? I think we got.
Range ball quality. We haven't talked about that, have we?
No.
I think
Yeah.
if you're going to go and spend £7.50 for some time on the range, you'd expect to have the best type of balls that you can get for the range, and I think that should be looked at. I think it's been mooted for a while.
Fair comment. Yeah.
And hopefully,
Yeah. And I think the better quality balls maybe last longer.
they'll last
they'll
longer,
very well.
You know.
and it'll encourage more people to use it.
Yeah.
So it's a win-win for Comis.
Yeah.
Post as well, that'd be a good thing, I think.
The which? Bins.
Bins.
Yeah, we've got a few
Bins.
out there.
Yeah, they're starting to appear, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all out there. They were brand new. They were taken in during COVID and never appeared again, but they're out there again now. So it's good stuff. Yeah.
Well, I think that virtually covers it. We'll put the responses online for everyone. So thank you, Paul, for coming along. Great member of the club. Bringing the PGI crowd into Mount Murray has been good fun, and that'll just grow and grow. Marcus, I've got to know you and play golf with you. Hits world-class golf shots. He hits world-class golf shots, and he got 3 2s in a comp the other week. That's rather marvellous. Yeah. And of course, Bob is our senior Ireland golf champion and club president.
Yeah, we've got 2 members defending Ireland championships this year. Me and Rob Noon.
Absolutely. And we're going to hopefully have a junior championship, and it'd be great if our juniors can be taking part in that.
I'll answer that.
As a lookalike.
Excellent. But please put your comments in the box below. Great to see everyone getting involved, and Mount Murray, onwards and upwards, we're going really well.